What's up, brothers? We have a video today from a person that was raised by two bad-to-the-bone women's activists. He lives in Europe, and he has a few battles, as you would anticipate. How about we bounce straight into this? He says, I'm a 30-year-old European man. I'm an engineer and have a decent profession. I own my own home worth $750,000. It's paid off and pay is great. That is an extraordinary beginning, right? On the off chance that you can take care of a house when you're 30 that is worth very nearly $1 million, you're in a decent beginning position. At any rate, with respect to my actual appearance, I'm thin-fat. That fundamentally implies you're molded like a peer. I started resolving and it's improving. I likewise do combative techniques and I have 3 years karate training. Relationship-wise, I'm in a 7-year drought. That is bad, I get the dissatisfaction. I likewise have no companions. There's another huge negative, you really want social verification if you have any desire to have ladies engage with your life. In the event that you don't have different folks in your day-to-day existence that you can do cool stuff with, that is continuously going to be a major issue. You ought to have companions in actuality. Assuming you're working out and you're doing hand-to-hand fighting, for what reason would you confirm or deny that you are befriending these folks? Go out after a meeting and get a beverage or some food and see what different interests you all could share commonly. He experienced those most recent 7 years in what he's characterized as social isolation. I just had one sweetheart in my life, and it went on for only 4 months, with the exception of a casual one-night encounter in secondary school. I'm assuming his ended counts too. I was raised by two no-nonsense women's activists. At the point when I dated my most memorable sweetheart in school, the perspective that feminists had placed in my mind conflicted with the real world, and it obliterated me. I went through major clinical wretchedness and 3 suicide endeavors. I went through the 7 years focusing in on fixing myself and building my vocation. It doesn't seem like you have advanced a lot, truth be told. Assuming that you endured 7 years chipping away at yourself and not much has changed, you're actually neglecting to have great encounters with ladies. You went about it the incorrect way. I as of late have chosen to date again in light of the fact that the forlornness had become deplorable. You don't have male companions, you don't have lady friends, that is bad. A month prior, I met a young lady at work. We were both commonly intrigued, however, nothing occurred. I didn't take action since I will not date somebody from work to safeguard my profession. That is by and large smart, by the way, not to dunk your pen in Organization Inc. I developed onitis and my way of behaving around her changed. I thought you said you won't date anyone from work. I started overlooking her in a manner that just showed my tremendous interest in her. I quit being the person she got keen on the primary spot. This killed all interest she had in me. Folks love to entangle their lives and legitimize why. She's currently attempting to transform me into an orbiter by making me envious and making me figure there may be a way we might wind up together. She enrages me, slights me, and ridicules how pitiable I am. Amazing, not a decent beginning. Here is my inquiry. How might I quit being impacted by her and act ordinary around her once more? For business-related reasons, I need to communicate with her consistently, and I don't maintain that everyone should believe I'm a creep in view of the manner in which I act around her. I would rather not put my profession in risk. What would it be advisable for me to do with respect to my non-existent dating life? How might I approach developing a backup? Any snares, threats to keep away from? There's a development to the conservative. My mom's a victimizer, so I believe it's sort of effed up in the head in light of the manner in which she raised me. My father was at home, however, he permitted all that to occur. This happens when you don't have a strong masculine father as an example in a family. This is the manner by which it's advanced. She isn't really attempting to make me an orbiter. It appears to be she's simply drawn to me. She took action, for example. She attempted to get in my own space on numerous occasions when we're let be. Yet, I will not let her come excessively close. This is the very thing I don't figure out about folks. You need to get physically involved with ladies. You have a veritable interest in getting physically involved with ladies. The lady really makes a development into your own space, and you advise her to get lost. To be personal, then be compatible with that, play with her, accept it. Try not to do it in that frame of mind directly in front of you clearly. Remove it from the workplace, you understand. You're grumbling that you have no great encounters with ladies. A lady made a development on you, however, you pushed her out of your space. She took different actions, and I try to make it clear each time that I'm not intrigued. This buddy has onitis, needs to be with her. She shows and communicates interest, moves into his space, and afterward he says each time he's not intrigued. How could you do that? She appears to have perceived and she quit pursuing me. Indeed, in the long run she will surrender. Ladies are ruined for decision. Even normal-looking ladies have folks giving themselves full-heartedly to her. Despite the fact that she's still noticeably impacted and not detached drives me to think I still have an opportunity. I'm hopeless on the grounds that despite the fact that I realize better nothing occurs, it seems like a tremendous botched and open door. I actually contemplate her day in, day out. I'm wanting to take action on her since I can't give up. I don't have the foggiest idea what to do and it seems like I'm going off the deep end. My two unique inquiries actually stand. For what reason do you do this to yourselves? I simply don't get it, man. We've managed a muddled life to legitimize why part. You're not making any signs at all that you're making any methodologies at all on ladies. As a matter of fact, ladies are making approaches on you and you're driving them away. You need to have a superior dating existence with ladies. Begin dating them. You need to have the option to score objectives in hockey. You need to get on the ice and play the game. You're not in any event playing the game. How would you hope to score objectives? You think ladies arbitrarily and outside conditions will come thumping on your entryway. It doesn't work out. It doesn't go that way. I'm not quite certain what you're expecting, however, you need to move toward ladies, express interest in her and afterward, show her that you're a person deserving of her time and consideration and closeness. You're not doing any of those things, which is so peculiar, however, not a total shock, considering you've been brought up in a family by two bad-to-the-bone women's activists, and this loses folks incredibly. I've managed heaps of folks that have been brought up in a similar style, and their whole conviction framework is totally broken. I don't have the foggiest idea the amount of my channel you've watched. I don't have the foggiest idea what you're doing during your free time. You're not enjoying it with fellows. Tie on your skates and get on the damn ice and begin going after the net. Ladies won't give themselves full-heartedly to you. They won't come banging down your entryway and anticipating that you should be intimate with them and give them what they're searching for. You must refresh those messed up convictions. You're essentially a connected beta. It's not convoluted. Quit convoluting your life to legitimize why you make it happen. Get out there and accomplish the work and totally emphatically get on the objective with your gear on, get on. Get on the ice and begin going after the goalie. Escape your own head, escape your own specific manner. Turn off that poisonous women's activist conviction that is not serving you and plug in the turned-off alpha outlook, which will get you the outcomes you need throughout everyday life. We'll see you all in the following video. Harmony out.